Hey guys, it's January here, winter. Make a quick video, at least quick so the camera's not on me before my nose starts running. If you've never experienced winter, that's what happens. Out here with Kevin. He's enjoying a little outside time. It's fairly mild today. His girlfriend's inside, Penny. Hi Penny. But anyway, I want to talk to you about this greenhouse. We just put it up. We bought it from Home Depot. It was super expensive. More than I think it should be. Oh, look who's peeking through here. Hi Zoe, you coming out? This is one of our Great Danes. Zoe, she's 10 and a half. Come on Zoe. Let's go check out the greenhouse. Alright, so back to the greenhouse. This thing is called a Monticello, or it's made by Monticello. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get inside because we just had a bad freezing rain, as you can see on the tree here. Just hanging, got freezing rains hanging off of it. We'll try. As the sign says, Monticello greenhouses. Before I go inside, we got the 8x16 model. It's got rain gutters along the side here that collect water, and you can put a hose underneath and collect that water out of the gutters. It's got two roof vents here on the, well, I'll call it the back side for me. Here's the end of it, and on the front side one roof vent. Now those roof vents open automatically. They just have to be adjusted once you get your set temperature in here. So those are the cool things. Now the not so cool things is everything else. We'll go inside here. We put down a pea gravel base. Just what we wanted to do, and you can see the supports in here, which is all great for snow load and whatnot. It is warmer in here actually. Here's the automatic roof vents, and as far as the automation goes, really these cylinders are filled with wax, and at a certain temperature the wax will expand, and you can adjust that just by this nut. Now I was going to make a video of actually putting this thing together. I'm really glad I didn't, because it would have sucked because it took so long. But Lowe's has a really good video of this guy and this girl putting it together in like the most controlled environment ever, which is not practical. When you're putting this up, they say to put it up in no wind, and by no means should there be any wind because it'll just blow right over. There's all these stupid fasteners here, and that hold everything together, and it's all aluminum. And I'll show you what they're like. And a bunch of leftovers here. Well, it's just kind of like a T-bolt, and they essentially would go inside this channel, and you turn them so they lock like this, and then you know, the stud would stick out and you put your nut over top. So that was a pain in the butt. For the price of the greenhouse, I would have expected it to be easier to put together, or better engineered, should I say. It was challenging. I mean, we're a pretty skilled group of people around here. I'm a mechanic. My dad's a fitter welder by trade. And my dad's one of those guys that can do anything. And I try to. This is the instruction booklet, and I've looked through this book from front to back. There's 80 pages, and as you can see, like, this is what the instructions look like. It's just a bunch of arrows, and I don't really know what a lot of this stuff means. Like, I guess you can cut your finger off by putting these in somehow. I don't know, but like, they're just terrible. But nowhere in this book does it say anything about domestic disputes. And if you are installing this with your spouse, like, be prepared for multiple domestic disputes. It's ridiculous. Like, I had so much trouble with some of these instructions, I was almost going to call IKEA to help with them, because they're about the only ones that could probably figure out this riddle. They use similar instructions. Sometimes there's a little man. I'm not quite sure what that means. Don't use two people on a ladder. I don't know. It's silly things like that. I figured out that this means that the step you're currently doing is on the outside of the greenhouse. And if I look, and like there's this, I don't know, it's like looking at trees in the forest. I tried that. It really didn't help me with the next step. Oh, this little man right here, when he's inside, that means that these brackets are going inside. So, yeah, needless to say, I wouldn't recommend buying this at all. It might be functional for us, but just the trouble of putting it together, and you know, you get through a few steps and you think you're doing good, and then you come to realize that what you've just done has to come apart to complete, you know, the next page, and it's just really ridiculous. Like I said, we're a pretty handy family. My gift is fixing things, which may not always be the greatest gift. It would have been better if this thing was built out of wood or something, because, you know, my dad can work really good with wood, and I try. Usually cut twice and measure once and then start over again on a new piece. Anyway, the Monticello greenhouse, I'm just not sure what the actual model number is. I can't remember. They make a few different versions with extras. This is middle of the line. It was almost $7,000 with tax, and in my opinion, it's just not worth it. There has got to be better out there. Even a hoop style greenhouse would be awesome, but I mean, now that it's together, it looks really great, and we're going to use it to the best of our ability. I would not recommend anybody buy this greenhouse. It is just a complete pain in the butt to get centered and straight, and these little bolts, fasteners you put in, pop out of the track, and everything bends really easy. Enough talk about not buying it. Just don't buy it. Look for something else. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.